So you wondering how to get started wholesaling real estate? When tonight's nightcap, we're going to talk about how to get started wholesaling real estate and how to keep wholesaling real estate if you already get started. Man, I'm having some technical difficulties real quick. I'm finna have to switch to my other camera, y'all. Let me see. Ooh. We go. So man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the night's nightcap, man. I'm excited to talk about, a lot of people wonder like they see wholesaling and they wonder like, okay, how do I get started though? You know what I'm saying? They see people talk about this or that, but they're like, dude, how do I really get going? Sorry about that, man, in this business. You know what I'm saying? So they're wondering how to get started. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of people talking about, but it's like, how do I really get started in this game? Like, how do I really get my first deal? How do I, like, what steps should I really be taking if I'm trying to be serious and really do this thing? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people out there that's wondering, like, hey, um, what do I need to do to get started? And that's what we're gonna deal with tonight, man. We're gonna deal with, you know, what does it take to get started, answer questions about people wanting to get started, to see, what can we do? What tips and tricks do I have to help these people get going, man? So that's what we on tonight. Ali in the building. What's up, man? What's up, Ali? In the North Kakalaki. In the North Kakalaki, man. Ain't no telling where Ali at though, man. Y'all know Ali like to travel, so he be all over the place, man. Ali be all over the place, man. That joker love to travel. We all know that. Ali love to travel. Hey, Ali probably on a plane right now, to be honest with you. Ali probably on a plane right now, headed somewhere. He probably headed to another country or something like that. Ali be always traveling, man. So y'all know how Ali get down, man. Y'all know how Ali get down. But anyways, yeah, man. Just wanted to touch on, how do you get started wholesaling, and just because I just keep getting asked that question over and over again. Okay, how do I get started? And I thought that same thing too, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was trying to get started, it was like, okay, I understand, these parts, this part. I understand these different parts, but how do I actually get started? Like, what do I need to do? You know what I'm saying? So, and I really take a different angle than a lot of people when it comes to getting started, because I just think back at, okay, what did I do to really get started? Like, what did I do? What did I do when I was trying to start wholesaling real estate? And what's going on, my people on IG tapping in? Uh, the thing that I did to get me going, and it wasn't even intentional, it was unintentional. I connected with some cash buyers, or I connected with specifically one cash buyer, right? And that really changed the game for me because, you know, because I connected to that cash buyer, I was able to learn from that cash buyer. I was able to figure out what that cash buyer wanted, which allowed me to get a deal because I gained clarity, right? I was clear on what I was looking for. I was clear on what that person, what the buyer was looking for. Because before I was like just looking at different stuff, locking. I was putting stuff under contract, didn't know what I was doing. But then once I found a buyer, it was like, oh, you want this? Oh, you think this is a deal? And building that relationship and communicating with that buyer and being able to send them properties and bounce things off of them. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, what do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, what do you think about that? Being able to send them stuff. And I send them stuff I ain't even have on the contract because I talked to them. I felt good about them. You know what I'm saying? If somebody, I've So I've had people go behind my back. So, that's whatever. If I'd have let people go behind my back stop me, I wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have done business with the buyers I've done business with to do all the deals I've done. But like I would send them properties I ain't even have on the contract just to get a feel for what is he looking for, what is he like, what things do he look for when he's looking for a deal. So I think those things are huge. So I think the first step is try to find people who are buying properties cash. And like when I heard that, the first thing I thought was like, dude, these people who buying property cash, they ain't trying to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. Like that's what I thought. I was like, they ain't trying to talk to me. So like what I started doing is just getting out in the field and getting active, getting around people that was doing deals. That was just like stopping at properties. For me, it was like stopping at properties where people was working on property. Just stop, get out, and go talk to some people. You know what I'm saying? Just getting out and going to talk to people out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And that really helped me. That they were like, I'm asking questions about who purchasing the properties. Hey, I want to find, this kind of properties for this, for flippers or investors or whatever. And the people that was at the property was giving me the contact to and connecting me to the cash buyers who was buying the properties, right? So people talking about driving for dollars, that's driving for dollars for real. You know what I'm saying? You may be driving for dollars and see a bunch of houses and you never find any of the owners. You know what I'm saying? But if you drive around and you find some cash buyers, like that can add up to a bunch of dollars over and over again over years. You know what I'm saying? So I think like that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Being able to connect with buyers and build that relationship that can last not just one time, but can last years. That's driving for dollars. You finding people that can feed you for years. You know what I'm saying? And you feeding into their business too. You build that business relationship that lasts a long time. So I think that's huge, man. So I would, drive for buyers. You know what I'm saying? I would be driving for buyers. Is what I would do if I was you and I was trying to get started. I'd be driving for buyers. You see somebody working on a property, stop, get out, go in. Anybody that's working on any property, you know what I'm saying? You see, maybe a person, cutting the grass at a house that don't look like it's occupied. You know what I'm saying? House may look maybe like it's vacant or something like that, like it's beat up. You see the trash dump outside of a house, the big old roll offs, you know, get out, man. Get out and go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Get out and go talk to somebody. Jay said, "What's up? Heading to the gym. That's what's up, man." So get out and go talk to some people, man. You got to get in the mix, right? You got to get out there among the people, man. That's what you got to do. So I would drive for buyers, right? Drive around, see, you know, people working on properties, get out, go talk to some people. You know what I'm saying? Figure out, hey, who bought this property? I want to bring them more properties like this. I find properties at a discount. You know what I'm saying? Try to get their contact information, reach out to them, talk to them, that kind of deal. That's what I would do. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Driving for buyers, getting out there and hitting the streets, right? The second thing I would do to get in contact with buyers is looking on Zillow, like I've showed y'all multiple times on my YouTube channel. I've done videos on this. Going on Zillow and looking for properties that's been flipped. And once you see properties that's been flipped, looking at the agent and calling them up like, hey, is this a flipper flipping this property? Because, I find discounted properties in the area. I love to bring them properties that they might be interested in. And obviously you can make your commission, on that side as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would, you know, that's what I would say. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, I would go out here and drive for buyers, dude. Driving for buyers, I ain't heard nobody say that, but that's what I would go do. Banks, what's up, man? What's going on, Banks? Banks up in the house doing deals out here, crushing it, man. What's going on? But um, but yeah, man, drive for buyers, call agents off Zillow, hit them up. That's building connections. Obviously, they're connected with somebody who's doing maybe some renovations. So connecting with agents. So that's the thing. You're getting connected with people that's involved in deals. Even if you're going out and talking to the person who doing the renovation, he connected to a deal. Even if you go out and talk to the person who cutting the grass, they connected to getting deals done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in conversations with people that's connected to getting deals done. You know what I'm saying? Because they put you in contact with the cash buyer that you need to get in contact with, right? And then once you get in contact with that cash buyer, you're gonna, talk to that cash buyer, build relationships with that cash buyer or those cash buyers, and then you out there going out looking for what they want. You know what I'm saying? I think that's huge because it's like you don't know where to start, but if you find that buyer gonna tell you where to start. You know what I'm saying? If you find that cash buyer, you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're a real buyer, they'll tell you, hey, look, this kind of stuff this kind of stuff I like. You talk to them, you figure out, do you like buying this area a lot? You know what I'm saying? These you buy these type of houses all the time, or you buying different type of stuff, or what kind of stuff you really like to buy? You know what I'm saying? Boom, there we go. Shoot, man, uh I went down when I was, just driving around. I drove around, saw an empty property, guy here cutting grass, went to go talk to the guy who cut grass, and he was telling me, yeah, man, I know a guy who buy a bunch of houses. And he tipped me to a buyer. That buyer ended up buying my first deal. You know what I'm saying? Bought other deals from me. And then after I connected with that buyer, buyers have other buyer friends. You know what I'm saying? So boom, you get in contact with more buyers. You know what I'm saying? So like that's big, man. That's big. You got to connect with buyers, right? As a beginner, it helps bring clarity to this situation that you're getting yourself into, right? Because if not, you just run around like, man, I don't know where to go. I don't know how to, I don't, you won't know. You know what I'm saying? You won't know, man. You got to go and connect with people who do know. Then they'll be able to tell you, hey, this, right? That. You might go find some people, you may run into some people that might be all in on townhomes. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shoot, I never thought about townhomes. Boom, let me go see. Oh dang. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, it's like you just gotta go out here and keep your eyeballs out for stuff, especially when you got cash buyer who when you know what they want. Um So Jaden says, spoke to someone today when I asked if he wanted an offer. Dude just spat out a price of 500,000. That means he ain't interested. Value was 370, and I asked when it was convenient to call back. And he basically trying to finesse. Yeah, dude, he ain't interested. That's when you move on. Be nice, get off the phone, and call the next person. I knew from the moment he just spent out the highest price on his mind. He was stubborn on the phone. It was really about nothing. You right about that. He wasn't about nothing. He wasn't talking about nothing, man. People give you no crazy prices, man. Just keep moving. Zay, what's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, man, people give you crazy prices. Just keep it moving, man. Don't pay them no attention. People give you crazy prices. But but yeah, man. But those are some of the first steps I would take when it comes to getting started, right? When it comes to getting started. Another thing I would do is make sure I'm checking out stuff like biggerpockets.com, the Bigger Pockets podcast specifically. But biggerpockets.com has a lot of blogs on wholesaling, so you can get in conversations with people. That's a good place to meet people. And it's better than Facebook because those like you found Bigger Pockets, that means you digging deep. You know what I'm saying? People really trying to get into some real estate stuff. So I would go to Bigger Pockets, man. Get involved in the little forum they got there, and then listen to every wholesaling podcast that they got. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Obviously, everybody ain't gonna have, be doing the same thing that you want to do, but it's gonna help you get to learning. You know what I'm saying? And then I would, like I was telling somebody earlier, listen as much as I could listen to, and then after I've learn so much, when I'm ready to actually take action, I need to boil it down to one person. You know what I'm saying? Either one or two people, but boil it down, because when you listen to so many people, they take you in so many different directions. You need to boil it down to where it's like, okay, I'm following one or two people, and it's like, okay, I'm finna listen, I'm finna watch this video right here, and I'm finna follow exactly what they're saying. You need people who showing you, boom, do this, boom, do that, boom, do this, boom, do that. Closest you can get to people that saying, do this, then do that, to do this, to do it, just provides step by step. So you take step one, then you take step two, then you take step three. You know what I'm saying? So, being able to do that is huge, and that's what really helped me when I was following Flip, man. And it was like, hey, do this, then do that, then do this, then do that, and I was able to, really get stuff going by just following step by step by step. So Jaden on YouTube says, what did inspire me today though was a lady that I called, and the only issue was it was just sold not too long, I guess, ago. That made me think, if only I had called first or at the right time, I could have definitely had that. Yeah, man. It's all about timing, man. It's all about timing. Time kills all deals, is what I say, right? That's what they say. Time kills all deals. Like, dude, it's so true, man. I've had deals get killed by time, man. $20,000 killed by time. You know what I'm saying? Had a $20,000 deal, and it was at the closing attorney's office. Closing attorney didn't have the paperwork set up in time, and the contract basically ran out. And the seller was like, "I'm finna move on, sell somebody else, because you're not closing within the time that you said in the contract." Boom, $20,000 gone, vanished out of here, poof, in the thin air, baby. Crazy, man, crazy. But hey, man, you lose 20, you make 20. That's the way it works, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, time kills all deals. You just gotta, that's why you gotta be on it, man. You gotta stay on it. You gotta be on it. You gotta keep getting after it, getting after it, getting after it, not letting up, not letting up, not letting up, following up, following up, following up, following up, that kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say, man. Time kills all deals. So first thing we're going to do is drive for dollars. Drive for dollars, but you're driving for buyers, right? First thing you can do is drive for buyers. Second thing you're going to do is call agents of rehab properties in whatever area you're trying to wholesale in, to try to see if they can, hey, I want to bring you guys discounted properties. You can get your commission, as long as you send it to your investors, see if they like it, whatever. And you can tell that agent, hey, you can add on your 3% commission or whatever on top of whatever price I send it to you at. You know what I'm saying? That way they know, hey, look, I'm trying to help you do more deals too. You know what I'm saying? Most people will not oppose putting more money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? There are some agents out there that's just like, I don't want to do anything with it. Okay, click, move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Some agents gonna be like that. Keep it moving though, man. Don't be worried about what people say, or they want to work with you. Da 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 da. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. So drive for buyers, hit the agents up on Zillow. You're gonna connect with a lot of people and do it. Oh, I did that, and I called some. I drove around and I called some agents. I ain't get nobody. do 10 times what you just did. You know what I'm saying? If you did it for one day and doesn't happen, do it 10 times harder, 10 days. You know, 10 times harder, 10 days longer, and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So boom, do that. And then once you can connect with the buyers, figure out what kind of stuff they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to figure out, okay, how am I gonna go find the stuff that they're looking for? Right? How am I gonna go find it? You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna cold call people? Am I going to text people? Am I going to drive for dollars? Right? Am I going to uh, try to get the water shut off list? Am I going to try to get probate lists? Am I going to try to, do these different niche lists? Like, what am I gonna do to find properties that they might be interested in? You know what I'm saying? Am I going to post on Facebook 5 to 7 times a week, letting people know, hey, I'm looking for this type of, I work with, I'm currently working with investors that's looking to buy these type of houses in this area. You know anybody interested in selling, send it to me. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know, I guarantee you post that 7 days a week, every single day, people gonna start sending you some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Uh, get that repeated buyer and keep finding them, keep feeding them. Yeah, man. Shoot, yeah, man. Get that repeated buyer and keep feeding them for sure, dude. That's how real wholesalers do it. I'm telling you. That's how the people who out here doing this business for real, they feeding people. You know what I'm saying? They talking about VIP buyers, right? That's people that they've been feeding for about years out this mug. You know, they hey, boom, boom, want some more to eat? Boom, boom, here you go, boom, boom. For years, man, been feeding people for years. So Jaden says, I changed my script a little bit. So even though I got no's today, nobody cursed me out. People were a lot more welcoming. Yeah, no doubt, man. Ideally, do you think you should hire a VA starting out? No. Can two VAs plus myself make at least 50K a month? Yeah. Wondering if the market has dropped. The market has definitely dropped, man. But if you wholesaling, I would say, it don't matter. The number of transactions, could be a problem, but the value of property dropping, it kind of hurts, but not a whole lot, because you still can create that gap. But man, it really is all about you going out here and grinding, man, every single day, getting after it. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all about you grinding, because right now I can say, oh, the market's dropped. It's a bad time. But freaking 2 months from now, it could be freaking lighting up. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't start today, then you ain't gonna be doing nothing 2 months from now. 2 months from now, when everything take off, you can't try to take off then. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to take off then. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? Now all these other people then took off, and now you looking around like, man, there's too many people out here, too many people. People complain that it's too many people trying to wholesale. Now that there's less people wholesaling, now people want to complain, man, the market ain't good. Dude, you just gotta go, man. You just gotta go. You gotta face the obstacles and go. Period. That's what you gotta do, man. So Jay said, JP, what's up, JP, man? JP in the house, man. What's going on? JP says, oh, okay. Yeah, man. I would not hire a VA starting out. You know what I'm saying? Unless I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? If I was gonna cold call, I need to get on the calls and start cold calling first before I get somebody else to do it. Same thing with anything else. But yeah, man, if you go and you get some VAs and you get some people working and you get a system, yeah, you got two VAs and make 50K easy. You know what I'm saying? So JP says, what type of buyers you seeing buying things? Buyers, seasoned buyers, new buyers, hedge fund buyers. They all still buying, man. There's some new buyers that's buying. There's some seasoned buyers that's buying. Hedge funds are still buying. It's just that people are probably criteria is narrowed down a little bit. They're more cautious about what they're doing. New buyers are less cautious, but it's hard to find new buyers that's really legit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to depend on somebody who's trying to do this for their first time or second time. You know what I'm saying? Third time. But yeah, man, hedge funds still buying. Not all of them, but you still have hedge funds buying. You still have seasoned buyers. They still buying. You know what I'm saying? They've been in business for a while. They done been through ups and downs, so they still buying stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you just gotta keep reaching out to people, find people that's being active, and then get them what they're looking for. So but man, we got 6 people up in here on the YouTubes, man. Make sure you like the video. I appreciate y'all showing love. Always showing love, man. What's going on, Playboy? On IG. Yeah, always showing love, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit those like buttons, man. Share my stuff. Y'all always do, man. Appreciate it. And Jaden on YouTube said I'd rather be able to do all the stuff I'm a hire VAs to do anyways. If I can't do it myself, I don't expect any more from anybody else. No doubt, man. What's up? What's going on, Playboy? But yeah, man, you gotta know how to do this stuff before you could teach somebody else how to do it. It's hard enough to teach somebody else to do what you're doing. When you don't know what you're doing, it's definitely hard to teach somebody else what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you don't even know what you're doing. I'm doing good, doing good. Um, but yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, it's gonna be really hard to show somebody else what you're doing. So, but yeah, man, I would not hire VA starting out. I would make sure I know how to know what I'm doing and just getting reps in. You know what I'm saying? You get enough reps. It's like anything else. You get enough reps, that thing start getting natural to you. You know what I'm saying? People watch sports and be like, oh man, how do you do that? Dude, Joker be doing stuff like that, you know, a zillion times. Now just get in the game and do something a little bit different, but same kind of motion is regular. You know what I'm saying? Jugger falling out of bounds, eyes closed, throw that like cause Jugger done done this motion so much they can close their eyes and be falling out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? You done it so much, man. You done done that so many times. You done made calls so many times. I got Cordero cold calling all day. He didn't cold call so many times, man. You throw him in any situation and he own it. Man, how do you do that? How do you know? It's like, dude, he's gotten so many reps in that it's just regular. But the first time you get on, the first time you jumping on and trying to get reps done, you're gonna be trash, dude. It's like you're gonna be sorry. The first time you go out there and throw up a ball, you trash. My 1 year old trying to shoot basketball on little goal, he trash. He just not picking up a ball, just trying to throw it in the goal. He trash. It's like, but if he sit there and just keep doing it, 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 then he gonna get better, 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 better. It's like that same thing with calling people, man. You're gonna feel terrible. You're gonna feel like you can't do it. But the more reps you get, the more time you keep trying, you're gonna get better at it, better at it, better at it. I'm telling you right now, man. And just wanted to update y'all, man, before I start winding this thing down. Lead Zolo. Right. I got 2 more leads off Lead Zolo. One lead came in on like Saturday, another lead came in today. Right. Follow with them immediately. And actually Cordero hit one of them before I could. But follow up with them, man. And one lead, the first lead that came in on Saturday, it was a probate lead, but the lady didn't own the property. It was actually her uncle who was the one. I think it's her uncle was the one who owned the property, and he was like, "Nah, we ain't interested in selling." So, uh, but the lady who submitted the information, she didn't even own the property. So I'm gonna dispute that with Lee Zolo. And then the one that came in today was actually listed on the market, but the lady was saying the agent, I guess maybe said they weren't gonna list it, but they listed it anyways. And I guess the listing agreement is over. She's gonna take it down, but still had to submit a dispute to Lee Zolo to get my money back because they don't supposed to send you properties that's listed. So we will see. But I'll keep y'all updated on how the disputes go. And I keep y'all updated on how these leads from Lee Zolo go, as I keep going, man. Hopefully we can get more this week and I can let y'all know how that goes. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know. JP says on YouTube. Honestly, I don't know what to tell people when I'm offering to purchase their home. Like, what should I say? I just buy properties or what? I don't have LLC yet. So the way I tell people to do it, JP, is like I said. First, go out there and connect with buyers. Then, when you talk to sellers, you can let them know, hey, look, I work with a group of investors that's buying in the area. You interested in selling your property? If you're interested in selling your property, you know, I provide them a service of going out looking for the properties for them and bringing it to them. So, what I'll do is I take your property, I bring it to these group of investors, and since it's a group of investors, you know, there's going to be, we can provide very competitive offers, right? We can provide flexible terms because we're just not one investors. There's multiple investors here. And hopefully we can get you the kind of offer that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So you just tell them, hey, look, I'm a service provider. I provide service to cash buyers who they don't want to go look for these properties themselves. They rather me go find the properties, the people that's interested in selling, and bring the property to them so that they can make an offer on it. So, boom, just let them know what you're doing, man. And that's exactly what you're doing. You being straight up, you being honest. You're not going out here telling people that you're buying their property cash when you know you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them what's actually going on. But JP said, I feel you need a business they can Google in order for them to know I'm legit. Is that true? A lot of people do, man. A lot of people want to Google you, make sure you legit, stuff like that. When I started out, I didn't have a website. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a website. Um, but yeah, I had no website, but I had cash buyers. You know what I'm saying? So if I needed a proof of funds, I can get a cash buyer to give me proof of funds. And because I had cash buyers, I could bring them out to the property. Like I would go out to the property with the cash buyer, and they would talk. We would be talking to the seller, breaking down exactly how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Boom, credibility right there, man. They understand when that person's talking to them. Man, the person knows what's going on. The person knows what they're doing. Da 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 da. There we go. Boom. So yeah, man, for sure. So Jay says, Jay telling you work with investors or investment firm. I wouldn't say investment firm. I would just say I work with a group of investors or I'm a service provider to a group of investors um, in the area that's looking to relieve distressed homeowners. I don't say relieve distressed homeowners. I would just say looking to purchase property because I don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter what condition you in. They just looking to purchase property. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Um, so Jay says that's a bet. No doubt, JP. So Jay says, don't tell them it's you buying the property. It's unethical to be honest, because that's not your intent anyways. Yep. Definitely not most people intent when they're looking to wholesale. But anyways, man, we've been in this thing for 34 minutes, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said from the beginning, man. like the video, subscribe, all that other good stuff, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. We'll be back tomorrow on another nightcap, man. If you need anything, hit me up on IG. If you find any property in Georgia, you better bring it to me. Send me anything you got in Georgia, man. I'm looking to buy, man. Anything you got in Georgia, send it to me. I'm looking to buy. I like 3 bedrooms, at least 1.5 baths. Brick if it's old, or if it's older. I like it 1990 or newer. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, y'all go find them Georgia properties and send me what you got. And yeah, man. But anyways, I'm finna get up out of this thing, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Jaden, JP, my guy Cass, man, coming through. Ali checking in, man. Playboy on IG. What's up? Coming through. Banks came through on IG. Appreciate y'all. But until tomorrow, man, peace out.